Don't mind her. That might help. We're going back to... not yet. Let's go back to... Where's the movies? That's over there. So that's that. Oh.
Ollie, it's time. Neil needs to go home. He wants to go home.
We're back.
Ollie, wake up. Ollie, watch your videos inside the house.
We're back now, Ollie. Back home.
Hey, Ollie. Oliver. Oliver, concentrate. Listen. Come on then. The devices.
Flip phone.
And
phone.
I got main phone
Coats in the
on
bag. Yeah, he took it off because he said it was
flip
itchy.
phone. But flip phone or cone phone.
Okay, yeah. Clip.
I got
That's everything.
my,
Isn't
I
it?
got flip phone and I got flip phone and my main phone.
Yeah.
There we go.
Told the whole neighbourhood.
What's all his cone phone? My cone phone was the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra.
Say thank you, Neil.
All right.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank
That's
you, Neil.
right.
And
Welcome.
See you next week, Ollie.
see you next week, Neil.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Thank you, Neil.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Holy.
Holy. Come then, Ollie. This way. Gonna wave to Neil. Ollie. Gonna wave to Neil. Wave to Neil.
Bye, Neil. Bye, Neil.
Ollie. This way.
That's not
Not
catchable.
yeah, not throwing things, are we? No, no, no. Yes, I wave it.
Bye, Neil. See you next week.
Okay.
I'm going to go wash your hands to get germs.
Get Germans. You get Germans. German's a country.
It's germs.
Germany's. Have you got Germany's in your hands?
No, Germany's your countries.
Yeah. Germans are,
You can put it in wash
Germans
my
are
hands.
dirty.
You can put it in wash my hands.
Yes.
I can't see. I can't see it, Sonny.
Right, where's your sunglasses?
How many?
Ugh.
Choose something else. Disgusting.
Disgusting sunglasses. Should we try some more?
Where's Daddy's old glasses? Where's Daddy's old glasses?
There's old glasses.
This one's. Where's Daddy's old? This one's Daddy's
Try
old.
those ones.
Therefore, Daddy's. Where's old glasses?
You can wash your hands now.
Look, it's Daddy's old glasses.
Daddy's old glasses, yeah.
Where's Daddy's old glasses?
Wash your hands.
Look, what's that?
It's there. Daddy's old glasses. Wash your hands.
That's my eyes.
So that's your ears.
Dad, that's my eyes on these glasses. Oh. You got. Oh.
Well done.
Oh, what's disgusting glasses? Yeah.
Daddy use those? Use those?
What old glasses? Mum and Dad.
Yeah, they're Daddy's old glasses. You have to wash those? Wash them? Wash them?
Yeah. Wow, how many glasses in the kitchen?
Too many.
Look, it's got a glasses collection.
Glasses, careful.
It's a glasses collection.
Glasses collection. You can have these ones, look. Let's try those. Try those off.
How many glasses does Ollie have? I have too many in the kitchen.
Too many in the kitchen, yes. Does that work, or they're still disgusting?
Alright. They work? Oh no, I can't get it work. You can't see this one.
Go in the other room then, I'll see if I can fix them. Let me see if I can fix them.
To Iran's Ministry of Intelligence and Security.
I got empty.
Excuse me, as 2 Israeli soldiers have been sentenced to a military prison for several weeks for the desecration of a Christian statue in Lebanon. One soldier stuck a cigarette in the mouth of a statue of the Virgin Mary while another filmed the incident. And Tesla's Elon Musk and Apple's Tim Cook will accompany President Trump on his trip to China this week.
Oh, it's not.
Joining Mr. Trump for the visit.
Oh, Mum, look! Where's that? It's a Donald Trump! Mum, look! It's a Donald Trump on the TV!
Yeah, what's the news day?
It's a Donald Trump!
Okay.
There's a Donald Trump!
And other charges. Cole Thomas Allen is accused
Who's
of
on the
opening
TV?
fire with shotguns and
Donald Trump.
Who's Donald Trump?
Oh my God.
What country is Donald Trump in?
USA or the London's UK.
20-year-old Cole Allen appeared in court heavily shackled to face after he allegedly
Oh look. Still works. Oh my God. What day?
It works, I don't know. What date?
What day to get back?
I don't know. When did you get those? 2015? 2016? 2017?
That's all his old glasses.
Old glasses, yeah.
That's all his old glasses.
Old glasses, is that correct?
Yeah, it's all his old glasses. They're all his old glasses. All his old glasses. Yeah, it's all his old glasses. And they're all his old glasses. They're all his old glasses. They're my old. They're all his old glasses.
They cannot this case in a passionate way. Convinced by that, although they've been given no
my god, it's a Motorola phone.
You are watching the ice
It's an old phone. It's not my old phone, that's new.
Here's what's still ahead.
That's a new phone.
Is that old phone?
His plans to
It's not old phone, it's new. It's not, it's got new phone. It's got for Christmas 2025.
Do you see your kettle?
It's not old phones.
The groundbreaking new
It's not old phones. That's new. Brand new phone. It's not old phone.
Singer Dua Lipa sues Samsung for millions. 60 years after his fateful crash, the Bluebird is back on the water.
Well, the sun might be out here in St Albans, but it's certainly feeling pretty chilly, particularly for 4 very special new babies who arrived over the weekend. Will it get any warmer? I'll give you all the details a little later in the programme.
But first, the Spurs defender Kevin Danso has told ITV News how vile online abuse he received last month has hurt him. But he says he won't let the racists win. Now, Danso was attacked on social media after a mistake he made during a crucial match against Premier League side Brighton. The Austrian-born player, who moved to the UK as a boy, says he has faced racism throughout his life and he tries to ignore it as much as he can.
That wasn't.
He admits it does hurt. Speaking exclusively to our sports editor, Steve Scott, Danso says it's important to highlight the abuse and show the racists that they're wrong and wasting their time.
Like every footballer in every game, Kevin Danso.
He's been here for quite a while, peeking at me like this every day. Don't you get
League survival. And almost instantly, Danso was targeted with a torrent of racist abuse.
I was on the way back home from the game to about the abuse, and yeah, it just wasn't a nice feeling, you know. I'm somebody who gives my all the time, yeah. Made a mistake at the end of the game, you know, that cost us valuable 3 points. But I think, you know, I'm only human, people make mistakes, and I feel like people shouldn't be judged or discriminated against.
Does it? Did it impact?
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing it obviously, but I think the main thing is, like I said, it just doesn't define me. It doesn't belong in the world of football. You know, I think with the support I got from the
That's
crowd,
not bad, that's my guy.
from even just fans on the street, just saying that 100% behind me, and I don't deserve that. It was amazing, you know.
The Austrian international last suffered similar abuse while playing in Germany. Then he kept it to himself. But this time he decided not to. Now, as a more high-profile player, he feels it's important to confront the racists hiding behind their screens.
I think I was very young and I didn't want to make it a big thing actually. And I remember it was a game against Bayern Munich, had a clash with Kingsley Coman, and the Bayern fans were just like flooded in my messages, sending like monkey emojis, stuff like that. And then next time you play Bayern, you'd always go into the tackle, maybe not as hard as you would normally, and you know, sometimes that can affect your performance. I feel like now at this time,
Why so slow? That's not. That's S23 Ultra.
just address it and make sure that people are aware. Look, I've seen it, and like I said, it doesn't define who I am. It's not going to make me.
Let's try this one.
different. Basically, you're wasting your time.
Do you think there are some players who are on the end of this racist abuse? It changes their performance because they don't want to make mistakes.
Oh, certainly. I think it's a effect they can have. For me, it's not the case because, like I said, I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know. I grew up in Austria, you know, facing racism quite a fair bit, being in a predominantly white country. But again, I think I've learned how to deal with it.
The abuse Danso received came during the Premier League's No Room for Racism weekend. While support for such campaigns is now not universal, Danso is behind anything that attempts to tackle football's enduring disease.
I think people who then do racially abuse you, I wouldn't even say or I don't believe that most of them are racist, but like I said, they're hurt and they want to do something that kind of gets to you as a person, and I always try to put myself in somebody else's shoes and be like, okay, what's the reason why they're reacting in the way they're reacting. But there's no need for a solution. It doesn't make the situation better.
Holy crap.
Quite the opposite, it makes it worse, and you know, it says more about that person than it says about me.
What do you think should happen to anyone who's
That's better.
did?
I think they should definitely suffer the most severe consequences that you can for that situation.
Do you mean prison time?
I never wish anything negative or extreme bad things to happen on it to anybody, but I think the bare minimum is definitely just to be educated on what racism is, how it can affect people, and just even, you know, just to have a look and learn about history, not so too long ago, what happened and why it's such a big issue or why it's such a sensitive topic.
Danso hopes to help keep Spurs in the top flight and play in the World Cup. While police have yet to make any arrests, it would perhaps be fitting if some of those who targeted him were watching this environment with a criminal conviction to their name. Steve Scott, ITV News.
Uh-oh.
Steve has written in more depth about the racial abuse Kevin Danso has suffered on our website. You can head to itv.com/news. Okay, well, let's get an update now on what's making the news tonight. 3 ministerial aides have resigned their positions and called for the Prime Minister to stand down following Labour's disastrous local election results. 56 MPs have
We got too
supported
much.
a push for Sakir to resign and to set a timetable to elect a new leader in September. And 20 British people, as well as a Japanese and a German national, are in isolation in a UK hospital after being evacuated from the MV Mondias cruise ship. Our medics are supporting another British man isolating on a remote island.
I can't see that.
Parachuting in supplies and medical personnel. Well, here, during the Prime Minister's speech today, he announced plans to renationalise British Steel as proof, he said, of his renewed urgency to create a stronger and fairer Britain. Well, our correspondent Ben Chapman is at the Scunthorpe Steel plant tonight. So, Ben, what's been in reaction then, where you are?
Well, for as long as I or anybody here can remember, there have been fears
Oh,
about the
thanks.
future of this huge plant and its 2,700 jobs. It might be called British Steel, but for the last 7 years it has been in Chinese ownership. And this time last year, the government had to step in and take control of this plant over fears its Chinese owners, Xingyi, were going to switch off its blast furnaces, the last in Britain still making the higher grade virgin steel, as it's known, that's needed for critical infrastructure and defense equipment.
You've been here for quite a while, peeking at me like this every day. Don't you get
I
tired?
told you to eat one. But yeah. How are you? Thank you. Oh, thanks. Okay, Pruitt. Here it is.
In 1979, so that's brilliant for everybody that works there, for the town, for the country, to be honest. What's the mood like in there? Really good, really upbeat and that?
Ah!
Yeah, brilliant. That's the first I've heard.
I cried. You're angry.
I need to go, but that is great news. We're relieved, don't be wrong, but we're not out of the woods yet. We still need to get it through Parliament. We still need other people to see the value that we see here. And obviously the government are widely feel it as well. There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Gotta be careful.
Well, that note of caution, because this plant is loss-making and expensive.
Here it is. $13.
For the last year to keep it running, and there will need to be compensation paid to Xingyi as well. The government, though, says it is vital for our resilience and national security. Whether it will do much for the Prime Minister's job security, announced as it was in that survival speech today, is less certain. People we spoke to in Scunthorpe earlier today really weren't sure about that.
Here it is.
A Reform UK councillor who was racist post on social media
You've been here for quite a while, peeking at me like this every day. Don't you get
I
tired?
told you to eat one. No, I didn't. You buy yourself.
on Rochford District Council and a second Reform UK councillor.
That's my fault. But it's mine.
There were 2,450. Two councils in Essex. He's alleged to have posted online that Sunderland, where Reform took control of the council from Labour, one of the two councillors, Glenn Gibbons. He's been suspended tonight whilst he's investigated over posts he's alleged to have made, one of which appeared to suggest he wanted Nigerians in the city to be melted down to fill in potholes. Now, it's not just Reform UK having trouble with some of its new councillors, the Green Party as well. One of its candidates was arrested prior to the election on suspicion of
No, I don't want to get worried.
over alleged anti-Semitic posts. She was elected in Lambeth last week. She's since apologised for those posts. And there are many other councillors been accused of making controversial remarks who may well be suspended in the coming days. The elections last week saw huge success for Reform UK and the Green Party as well. But with that success comes more scrutiny, which can sometimes lead to quite a bit of controversy.
Harry Horton in Westminster, thank you. Next tonight, the new technology that's helping people with dementia remain independent. Tech advances such as AI
Thank you.
instructions for everyday services, oiling a petrol recyclable and smart socks.
I've been here for quite a while. Peeking at me like this every day. Don't you get
I
tired?
told you you need one. No. You buy it yourself.
Living as normal, and scientists say it could even slow the progress of
But it's mine.
Interactive glasses.
Get off.
By the way, what's your name?
Hot water. Do you see your kettle anywhere nearby?
By combining a camera with AI,
The water's boiled now.
the glasses can give her guidance on daily tasks.
That's it. Pour it right in.
The world shrinks. But I feel that with the technology that we are being given, we can keep walking in that world and keep being an individual, keep being us, keep being ourselves.
They have a camera.
And her Forget-Me-Not support group,
Have a look, bust around.
her friends discuss how tech could help them too.
Shaving, teeth cleaning, it's easy to forget whether I've done a particular cosmetic procedure, and a prompt for that would be very useful. Look at the future and say, well, you're not always going to be able to do it.
For those whose condition is more advanced,
We have a removable sensor.
In this video, how to set up my arts and culture.
to stop falls.
What we've got here is a live stream of the sock data that's being worn right now. All these different biological measures will indicate whether someone might be about to fall or whether someone might be distressed or agitated.
Do you fancy a pair of those, Tony, at night?
The kit is designed to help
What types of proof can they see?
rather than replace human carers.
There is no cure at the moment. In research, we're working really, really hard while we wait for that. Innovation and tech can really support people.
The tech is still at the prototype phase.
The bread goes right into the toaster slots.
The more the memory.
Oh no, it's
Is
just
being
a
wrapped up with the hopes
just
smart
a
tech will
food.
help preserve independence
a
from
place.
as early as next year. Martin Stew, ITV News.
Extraordinary, isn't it? That Dua Lipa is suing the electronics giant Samsung for £11 million for allegedly using a photo of her without her permission. The multiple Grammy and Brit Award has taken legal action in California after Samsung used her electronics packaging for TVs sold in the United States. Well, Philip Syme is here. So, Philip, what's the background to this?
Well, Dua Lipa is one of the most popular performers on the planet. Her tours are attended by millions, her songs are streamed billions of times. And tonight she's claiming that Samsung is using that popularity without her permission to help claimed as being sold across the United States. And on the side there, you can see what looks like a TV guide and a big picture of Dua Lipa at the top. Now, Ms. Lipa's team claims that she owns the copyright to that image.
What?
By using it, Samsung is seeking to improperly capitalize on her success. They've even published social media comments which they say show how people have been driven to buy these TVs based on her image. One reads, "I wasn't even planning on buying a TV, but I saw the box, so decided to get it." Another, "I'd get that TV just because Dua is on it." And one person even posted, "I've always said if you need anything selling, just put a picture of Dua Lipa on it." Now, it's claimed all of this is causing substantial, manifest and irreparable harm to Ms. Lipa while enriching Samsung at her expense. We put this to Samsung, but they declined to comment.
Okay, Philip Simon. What is more Donald Campbell's Bluebird is back for the first time since its crash 60 years ago.
Click, skip it.
It wasn't an accident that Katie and Anna were being guided through the galaxies. It was Anna. She booked a stargazing tour on Booking Guide. Look forward to it.
Mm.
I ain't never going back. So fruity, so thick, I ain't never going back. So from the back, morning, you know, late night snack. Give me mango passion, coconut, strawberry, my way. Give me that fire. So sweet.
My old one produces.
There's no going back.
Sounds like Ojo time. Feel the fun with top bingo games like Deal or No Deal and Cash Cubes. Money back on every game and instant payouts. Fuck it. Feel the fun, play Ojo.
It's like an end of an era, you know. But I'm ready. I've had my bike a moment. Plus, it's free to sell on eBay. Really good price. Goodbye, biker girl.
Bye.
Okay, next. When it's this easy to sell for free, you can't help but say it's eBay.
Yeah, we'll be having words on the way home. Yeah. Right, come on. Sorry, Mum.
Let's have burgers tonight. You get some burgers?
Yeah.
You gonna get some burgers? Is it alright, Mummy, if I pop out?
Real love in every job.
Just so you know where I am. I'm gonna be out.
Could help secure NHS funding for all care costs. For those with complex care needs, dementia, Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. Stop paying for care unnecessarily. Contact us now for a confidential, no obligation assessment.
Close enough to feel familiar, yet far enough for new horizons. Close enough to feel carefree, yet far enough to lose yourself.
Oh yeah, it's 20th April. Oopsie. It's only me.
We're here to welcome you over in one short flight. Fly from Southampton to Guernsey. Book today at arini.com. Try Universal Ultimate Non-Bite. Ultra stain removal power to remove stains first time. With a gentle touch on sensitive.
Yes, there's great excitement here at the cathedral. For the 4th year running, peregrine falcon chicks have been born up on the nesting platform at the edge there of St Albans Cathedral. They're absolutely gorgeous, and one was born just a few hours ago. Have a look. It's amazing how they've gone from being sort of
Excuse me.
gorgeous little fluffy chicks, aren't they? Lovely. Peregrine falcons are the UK's biggest falcon with a wingspan of up to 1.2 metres. They can reach speed with 300 kilometres an hour. And thanks to the conservation of
Hey guys, today we're doing
peregrine falcons, numbers have recovered really well since being very endangered
in the 1960s. But I think the biggest danger for these chicks is going to be the cold weather this week. Just over the last few days, there's been a massive shift in the feel of the weather, thanks to, of course, the change in wind direction on Saturday. It was really shorts and t-shirts. Feels like temperatures from today. A shift in actual temperatures around 10 degrees, but actually those temperatures are really feeling colder than the May average. We've seen some rain. It may not feel like rain, but let's just remind ourselves how dry spring has been this summer. Dry with less than 30% of the expected spring rainfall. Really need that rain. Let's have a look at the forecast. Not everywhere will be covered today. Saturday's conditions were not typical. They were just lovely. It's going to be rather cloudy this week, feeling quite chilly as well, with the chance of showers. We're not allowed to say showers, remember, we have to call it much needed rain. Now, as we look ahead to this evening and overnight, you can see that it is going to be a largely dry and consequently quite clear and chilly sort of picture across much of the UK, but we've got systems moving into the northern parts of Scotland, and that is going to give some much needed rain there. Now, as we look ahead to the picture for tomorrow, those systems continue their journey southwards, and as they do so, they sort of weaken and fragment, so there will be some rain along there, and also is going to be a band of sort of thickening clouds. So things towards the south get a little bit frosty into the afternoon, but we are going to be seeing, I think, much brighter picture behind that system, so a mixture of sunny spells and showers. And again, it is going to be a pretty chilly and keen sort of northerly wind dragging that air down from the Arctic, where of course it is quite significantly colder, so it is going to feel quite parky. Now we jump ahead to the middle of the week, and it's a mixture of sunny spells and showers. The nature of showers will be that not everyone will see the rain, but there is at least the chance of rain. And then we have a look at the outlook for the next few days, and there's more of the same. It remains unsettled and rather cool.
Heinz Beans sponsors ITV National Weather.
Now, don't forget, you can watch the progress of these gorgeous little peregrine falcon chicks on the St Albans Cathedral webcam, but that's all the information I have about birds. Frankly, I'm winging it! Oh, Becky, thank you. And finally, Bluebird. Talking of birds, rolled back the years today as she took to Coniston Water for the first time in almost 6 decades. A festival celebrating the boat's achievements is taking place all this week after she was painstakingly restored. The Bluebird was recovered from Coniston in 2001 along with the body of Donald Campbell, who tragically died as he tried to break the 300-mile-per-hour record in 1967. Thousands watching the event was Campbell's daughter and nephew. From England, reporter Amy Welch was there too. Lake, where she set 4 of her 7 water speed records.
After having discussion with the baby.
The speed.
6 years old, what started as facility has become an obsessive fear that dominates family life.
I did leave my mark, and he certainly did leave his mark.
Just absolutely magnificent. You can't put it. Words can't describe it. The hairs on the back of my neck have come up.
It was 1967 when Campbell lost control. She was recovered in 2011 and rebuilt. And today, slowly and carefully, Bluebird returned to Coniston Water with Australian Dave Warby.
When you're driving a fast boat, it's not all